Today's review goes to Promise Mascot Agency, one of the more wacky, wholesome, and somewhat disturbing games I've played in 2025, and is an amazing title for anyone who's always loved the sub-games of the Yakuza series. We play as the janitor, who's totally not Kazuma Kiryu. He is a legendary Yakuza, who after a deal goes wrong, he must go into hiding in order to protect his family, and in doing so shows his heart of gold in a small island town filled with very unusual mascots. Our gameplay here, as not Kazuma Kiryu, is to run the Promise Mascot Agency, where you will send mascots out into the world to do all kinds of promotions, win over kids and everyone alike, and do a whole mess of driving. As in the Stinger, Promise Mascot Agency is essentially just one giant Yakuza sub-game. You'll drive around the town collecting all manner of collectibles and MacGuffins. You'll be able to recruit mascots that you can send on different jobs. And all throughout you're given advice and tips by Pinky, perhaps the greatest video game character of all time, who just about every conversation with them has some kind of just like meme-worthy dialogue to go with it. The main gameplay here, or the two main game systems, are going to be the exploration of the town and the kind of quasi deck building challenge when a mascot gets into trouble on a job. And everything that you do in the game will kind of circulate or impact one or both of those elements. So, as you're driving around the town, you're going to be looking for all manner of collectibles, along with additional mascots and businesses that you can send them on to do work. As you move through the game's story chapters, new modes or new elements will be introduced that will allow you to further gain more money or find additional ways of improving your various mascots. Now, when it comes time to go into kind of a mascot battle, you're going to be using mascot hero cards. These are from the various locals and other people you'll meet in the town, and most of them have an upgrade path. The main characters that you meet each have a collectathon or a sub minigame of some kind that you can do while you're exploring, that when you complete it, each time you do so will let you upgrade their cards. And as you upgrade these cards, this will allow you to kind of play more during the battle. Now, if you're looking for a full-on deck-building roguelike, it's not going to go that far. You'll have very easy choices as to what is the best card to play, and as you upgrade the different tiers up, you'll get cards that will give you more actions or let you draw more cards, which will become a necessity as you get to some of the higher challenges. The mascot sim size kept relatively light. Once you find a mascot out in the world, you'll need to go into a little bit of contract negotiation to get them to sign up. This will determine how much money they earn from their jobs, as well as granting them additional perks. Mascots will level up, or just kind of generally upgrade their stats as you send them out for more work, and you can even do little sub-stories with them to give them permanent boosts. And so, essentially the loop here is you earn money to upgrade elements to let you earn more money, to move the story along, to upgrade more things, to find more things in the world, and you get the picture. And Promise Mascot Agency really is a case of a game that is greater than the sum of its parts. And it's kind of like that one issue that whenever we have these kinds of mixtures of genres or game systems, that if you're hoping for things to be more involved, or to see them kind of iterate or refine the various gameplay elements, you're not going to find that here. The one that gets the most work would undoubtedly be the exploration, as you unlock different upgrades for your very magical pickup truck, such as giving it the power to float and become a boat, fly around, grind rails, and even get nitro boost and jump action. And the driving here is kept relatively arcade. This is definitely not going to be like GTA levels of driving or anything like that. But as I said, what makes this game work, or at least work for its audience, is how everything flows together. The more you do with the agency will allow you to improve your mascots, And again, this all gets fed back into the initial goal of earning enough money to keep the agency going. And there is probably like a little bit of a difficulty spike within like the first hour or so of playing. Once the game introduces kind of the money sink of you having to pay back your family or keep them out of debt, you do need to have a stable amount of money coming in each day to afford that. But the game will quickly introduce the idea of subcontractors that will earn you free daily income. And once that is set up, the goal or the challenge basically goes away in favor of just focusing more on the collecting and the progression like that. And I think that again is like kind of like the main issue that I can see rubbing people the wrong way. That if you're hoping for more, being able to, influence the mascots more, being able to do more in the world, or even just kind of evolve the different elements here, you're not going to find that. And in the stinger where I mentioned the Yakuza sub-game, again, that I think pretty much is going to determine whether or not you're going to be a huge fan for this one or not. I can see people playing this for like 30 minutes to an hour and then never touching it ever again, or they're going to go through to see every story beat, complete every collectathon and sub-game, and just try and do as much as they can within this world. And if you fall into that latter, I think this is going to be an amazing and very hilarious game. And with that, Promise Mascot Agency was played with a review key. Let me tell you your game for a future stream or video. Please get in touch. While it does not have to include Pinky in it, it would definitely get bonus points if they're featured in your game. If you did play this one, I'm curious what you thought of it, whether you either finished it or you gave up early. And with that, be sure to come back for more design videos and discussions coming real soon. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed the video, do the YouTubing stuff, be sure to visit our Discord and Patreon, and you're interested in more in my thoughts on design, check out my game design books.